Hello everyone, welcome back to Polly's Pretties. I'm here to do hashtag Beauty and the Bee, and I'm on day 15 with mine, which is the last one, and our prompts were free space and a pipe cleaner. So, I'm going to show you what I did, and then I'm going to show you a little extra. So what I did was I put my Don't Worry, Be Happy wording here, got my bee, and he's my beauty. So here is my Chanel stem. I turned it into a flower that the bee's going after, and I used one of my gems on top of it just to give it a little added oomph. So that is day 15 in a heartbeat. And then the extra was you could make a dangle. You could use the colors or you could use a theme. Well, I did a little bit of both. I have black, red, and green crinkle seam binding. And then for the green one, I've got a black and yellow wood bead. And then I've got a bee. Then for the center one, I have a yellow and orange wood bead, a wood bee. Sorry, it's not showing a wood bee here. And then on the other piece of the red seam binding, I have honeycomb and a bee. And then on the black one, I have a bee. And then I also have a black and yellow wood bead. And it's all tied onto a clip so that I can clip it onto my flip book here, which I can now put my final one on the flip book. And then we can close that up. That is all 15 in their glory. And then we just take our clip and we add our beautiful clip up here. And I'm going to dangle mine down in the front like this. And there you have it. That is all 15 beautiful babies and the clip. So I will real quick do a flip through of it. We've got girl number 1. Let me get this lighting. This lighting is atrocious. I don't know, some days. All right, so we got girl number 1 in all her pink beauty. All right, and let me get my book here. Our prompt for day 1, gotta move this, was black, the color black, and yellow ribbon. Okay, so we did those. Then we go and flip over, and we have day 2. Day 2's prompts were the color yellow and black buttons. So we got that, and here's our girl, and here's our bee. Okay. Day 3 was the color red and the word spring. So here's the word spring. The background's the color red. There's my little honeycomb for the bee piece. And there's my little darling, my little beauty. So then we move to day 4 and we have dots and tulle. So there's dots on the tag, there's tulle on top, then there's sunflower dots here, a chipboard piece here, and there's the beauty, and the chipboard piece has a bee on it. Then we are up to day 5, which was green ribbon and gems. And I accomplished that. Here's the green ribbon down here as well as up here. There's green gems. There's green ribbon on her dress. There's a bee. There's my beauty. So that's day 5. Okay, come on, flip over. Thank you. Okay, day 6 was sunflower and glitter. So I used a chipboard sunflower that says, be yourself. And I put on the pretty beauty, and I got a little bee here and some ribbon. And on the little girl's hair and dress, there's glitter, and on the sunflower, there's glitter. So that was that one. Now we move to day 7. My big hand's making it hard to turn. 7 was the color white and honey. So here's my jars of honey. The background's got the color white. I used some gold rickrack and some gold beads. This is my bee piece. It has a bee, and there's my beauty. Okay, then we move to day 8. Positive statement and beehive. So here's the beehive down here with the chipboard. Here is my positive statement. It says love and be loved. This was an old shoestring that nobody used, and I kept it and put it on there. I thought it looked pretty cool. And here's my beauty, and there's a bee. And so it's there. All right, so we move on to day 9. 9 was honeycomb and chipboard. Okay, so this is day 9. And the honeycomb is right here on my sticker, and it says the word sweet. And my bee is here, and that's also chipboard. My beauty is here, and then I put some green flat back pearl-like gems. So that is her. Then we move to day 10. And day 10 was word bloom and flowers. So I have my word bloom, and I have some paper flowers I made and put little centers in them. There's my beauty, and there's my bee, and in the background I have bee tissue paper on a tag. Okay, we get to day 11. It is a bow and a free space. So for my free space, I used the lace and the black ribbon. Here's my bows. Here's my bee, here's my beauty, and there's also a piece of chipboard. Then we flip her, and we are up to day 12, and it was enameled dots and butterflies. So here's the butterfly. It's a big chipboard one. There's my bee, there's my beauty. I got some bows. I got the enameled dots in the pink. So that is how that is, and that's a fabric tag. And then we move to day 13, which is washi tape and brads. So the washi tape is the black and white checker coming down the side here. The brads are black. I have them spaced around. The saying says, even busy bees stop and smell the flowers. And of course, I've got a bee here and a bee here and my beauty there. So it was definitely covered. And then, of course, we moved to the next one, which was day 14. And it was, oh, this one's getting hard. I'm going to have to do it like this. Okay, it was fabric and a cupcake liner. So for this one, I used a piece of flower fabric in the background. My cupcake liner's here under the beauty. There's my beauty, there's my bee, and my little saying says Queen Bee. And then for the last one is the little gentleman you see today, and that for day 15 was free space and a pipe cleaner. So for my free space, I put the saying, and I also used a gem. So here's my bee, there's my beauty. And this is my pipe cleaner that was requested. So there you have it. That's all 15 days. And then we have our dangle, which is attached right here and can be removed if I need to. So that is my Beauty and the Bee in a nutshell. And I hope y'all liked it. That doesn't mean I'm done. It just means I'm done with that one. So that is exactly how that works. And I'm trying to come up with ideas for the next one. I have some thoughts, but I'm not so sure how they're going to come together. We'll have to, I guess, see, because it's a little bit of a thing, and I'm trying to do one where I can do a good amount of days. So yeah, I may be like pulling out dice and everything else to figure this one out. So yeah, just keep watching, and hopefully, if you like what you see, you'll subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up, a positive comment. It helps YouTube find my channel a little bit easier. And until next time, my friends, remember to smile. It makes people wonder what you're up to. Give somebody a hug, anybody, everybody, all the people, I don't care. Or all the animals. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. I know sometimes it's hard, but sometimes you just have to put your head up and smile, even when it's ugly. And I know that's been real hard for me for a few weeks here, but I think we're finally seeing the light of day. I hope. So, till next time, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me, and I hope that you do enjoy what you're seeing. And until then,